Integrity calibrates your frequency to your desires. Misalignment repels all of it. So we've got to be thinking about integrity. And there's so many times in my life where I lived out of micro integrity moments, little white lies, hiding things, holding back on certain things, whatever it might be. And for whatever reason, that always created more of a frequency of stress and fear and anxiety, because I was out of integrity with myself. And the more I'm in alignment with my integrity, gosh, things just flow better. And you don't have to worry about anything because you're good with you. So that's the key right there. Integrity calibrates your frequency to your desires. So the key is to practice energetic integrity. When you create that alignment energetically inside of you, gosh, you just become unshakable. You become unfazed by what's happening. It doesn't mean you're not going to feel frustrated at times and you're not going to have challenging moments, but overall, you just feel like you're good with you. And I want you to be good with you, because then you're going to be good with other people and you're going to make better, wiser decisions in love, in relationships, and in business and your career. And the seventh key is to make space, then stay ready. The universe doesn't respond to need, it responds to knowing. You don't just want love or wealth. You want to make space for it physically, emotionally, and mentally. And when you start to do that, the right things will start to come to you effortlessly. So an example might be, to clean out your closet for a partner, to set up saving systems as if money is already flowing. And this is a great example from my wife, Martha, as well. Before she met me, she was going on her own healing journey. She was healing. She was creating a sense of inner peace and inner freedom. She had gone through different relationships that didn't work out and realized that she was at the center of all of it. And the things that were hurting her were the things that she was lacking within herself that she needed to heal and create wholeness around. And so she went through many, many months of therapy and going on trips by herself and with friends and reconnecting to the creative person inside of her, the loving person inside of her, the person that was fearless again. And she got to that space of feeling whole, feeling good with her, not needing someone, but wanting someone if it was the right timing and the right person. And she was moving into a new space. She was energetically shifting things. She got rid of old stuff. She moved into a new space alone and was creating that space for herself. And she had a moment where she was at the store buying furniture, and she was about to buy a bed. Now she's tiny, right? She's like 5'2". She's very petite. She could fit in a twin and it'd feel like a master bedroom bed, right? But something inside of her said, if I'm buying a twin bed, I'm creating a space that's only meant for me. Even if that's what I want right now, I know I want to create from a place of having space for a king in my life. And so she went from not buying a twin size bed to buying a massive king size bed, because she said, if I want to attract a king in my life or a healthy partner in my life, I need to make space so that's available. And she bought a king size bed. And a few months later, maybe it's 3, 4, 5 months later, I showed up in her life. She showed up in my life organically in a healthy, beautiful way. And she told me that story, after we started dating. She was like, I bought this king bed because I was waiting for you. And I was waiting for you at the right season and the right timing when I was ready to attract you. And I go, wow, what a beautiful story. You could have had a twin and we could have been snuggling together on top of each other in this little tiny bed, but now I get to sleep in a little bit more peace. We can still snuggle and connect, but then I can spread out because I'm a big guy. 6'4", I'm a big guy, and I needed that space. So she was thinking ahead of her future self, what her future self needed at the right season, the right timing of life, and what to attract with creating space. So if you really want love and you say, I'm not ready for a relationship, and you tell all your friends, I'm just going to be single, I'm not ready for a relationship, I don't want a relationship, but deep down you truly want love, then you will attract people who are not ready for a relationship. And you'll probably get into a relationship over time because you truly do crave connection and intimacy and and fun with others and friends and loving intimacy and romance. You want that. But even though you say, nah, I don't want that, but deep down you do. So if you get into a relationship from that space of, nah, I'm not ready, then you're going to attract someone who also isn't ready. And you're probably just going to use each other until it unwinds. It either entangles or it unwinds. And then eventually you're going to be like, what are we doing? And I've done that way too many times. So I know the pain that comes from that. And again, money comes to you when you're ready for it. A relationship comes to you when you're ready for it. The right opportunities and your dreams come to you when you are ready for it. Your environment reflects your readiness. So prepare like it's on the way. This is number 7, make space, then stay ready. You are perfectly set up. You're perfectly ready to attract the love, the relationship, the money that you want. It's all within you, but you have to be willing to do the healing work so that you can align what you want with the timing of your life. And maybe the timing right now is that you're not ready to have the big dream, the big desire, the big relationship that you want for a long time, whether you want an accomplishment or you want a romantic partner. It took me 37, 38 years until I met my wife. And I just wasn't emotionally ready. I wasn't emotionally aligned because I was afraid of doing the healing work. I'd done healing work in other areas of my life, but not in relationships. Same thing around money and business. I was creating a business. I was urgently going for money out of a wound of not wanting to be broke. And I made a lot of money, but then I would make sabotages, and it was still living in scarcity at times because I felt like, if I don't do more now, then I'll always go back to broke. I made poor financial decisions based on that fear and those insecurities. So I just created more stress than needed in both relationships and love and money and business. And I don't want you to make the same mistake. So I want you to share below in the comments which one of these 7 keys speaks to you the most in your life right now. Which one do you need to step into? Right below which one, 1 through 7, is the most important thing for you. And then I want you to take action on this. I want you to step into it and take action on it every single day this week and start creating from a space of wholeness, of enough, and of feeling ready for it in the right time. Because you'll never find love or wealth if you keep chasing it like you've been chasing it in the past. And these 7 keys are going to support you in attracting love and wealth from a healthy space where you can sustain it for years to come. If you enjoyed this episode and this video, like this video, leave a comment, subscribe to our YouTube channel, subscribe over on Apple and Spotify. I'm grateful for you, and I can't wait to see you in our next episode. Thank you for watching this video. If you want more inspiring clips like this, make sure to click right here to subscribe and click right here to watch that next video that is specific to support you in your life.